Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in in case these notifications ain't go out. But then again, I had to change the time reminder due to specific reasons this morning. So, first things first, hopefully everybody is recuperated from yesterday. First things first, though. Happy Wednesday to everybody that popped in. Hopefully, everybody then enjoyed themselves yesterday. For those back to work, hopefully, y'all get through the rest of this week. Almost at the weekend. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the afternoon cipher. Definitely was a good one. Just a little wrap up on some things. Um, James, what's going on, my guy? Uncle L, what's going on? Shoot, I'm probably not gonna get crazy today neither. Um, Yeah, last night was good, bad, and ugly. But in the same token, you know, I think there was a silver lining somewhere. Amy, what's going on, baby? No doubt, sis. And be safe out there. Now, see, yesterday was good, bad, and ugly only because we just had ignorance on top of ignorance. Sheer drunk, stupid ignorance. Ignorance that could get people hurt. And it's crazy because I just spoke about that yesterday about people going to events or people just going out and about and just not knowing how to act. If you got too money in your system, you need to sit down and relax. Another thing that's going to be said, some of y'all got to stop thinking y'all the toughest people when y'all in groups of more than 10. The problem with the drinking, to some degree, again, I can't tell you how to live your life, but you should know when you got enough. And if you don't know, you'll find out that hard way. Keep letting the alcohol consume you like that. Word, what's going on, my guy? Miss 702, what's going on, baby? I really didn't get that last name either. I'm sorry. Hey, ignorance begets ignorance. Um, you know for a fact that certain things, them blue and whites are not going to allow you to do. Why would you even continue to still try to fight or go word to word with them? Just go on about your business, bro. Now, yesterday was it was crazy all around the board because it was bad enough, you know, excuse me for saying it like this, because I feel like it's needed to be said. We had women out here, right? That's estrogen in the air. But then when you got dudes acting like chicks, just by emotion alone, even more estrogen. I don't get that. I don't get why some people again don't know how to just leave well enough alone. I think that's the crazy part about it. I watched so many different things last night while I was going to work. I just was like, oh man, I feel sorry. I feel sorry because it's too hot to be sitting in some jail cell, and it's also too hot to be locked up, separated from your family. You bugged out right now. Starting to notice a shift in changes on certain things. Like, why are certain women always in males' fights and vice versa? Why you got some of these dudes intervening in women's fights? Now I see you breaking it up, but you actually being a part of it? What's going on here? But to say is society really going that damn mad? I believe so. Like, what are we doing here? Oh, I know. I know. No, it's crazy. You'll sit here and try to cause this, a disturbance, and for what? And then some of y'all just be doing it just because you putting on the show to see if the cops or somebody gonna get involved. Stop doing that. Starting to believe that to some degree. The 702 things I seen yesterday just didn't make sense. Some people have just been sitting here doing the utmost, and yesterday proved it all. I think in some instances, and I might sound crazy, I could be crazy. Nah, I'm not crazy. I think to avoid some of that madness, some people actually need to get some grown-ups need a curfew. Go home. Like like just go home. If you got kids and you know it could get dire at a certain time, go home. If you don't go home, we'll escort you home. I gotta go. Like it's too much emotional. Like it's too much emotional stuff going on. Everybody fighting amongst each other or around each other. And you know who's suffering and looking at this at the end? These youth. Ain't nobody still seeing that part though. Rebuilding, what's going on, my guy? The 702, what's going on, baby? What you said? Yeah, a lot of masculine. Yeah, I know. Together, what's going on, baby? George, what's going on? It's too much, man. It's too much. And then for the men who really are fucking doing what they doing, man, they even got to look at this like, what the hell is going on here? YouTube, what's going on? Nah, that's crazy though. Like last night, look, it was so many different events going on. But half of these people have got their families with them. At least the ones that are trying to have fun and enjoy themselves. Man, when they see a lot of y'all wilding out and acting a fool, guess what? Now they looking like, oh, we could do that when we get older. Again, I ain't talking about I'm talking about the babies. I had to see some of the dumb stuff yesterday. It was just like, man, I not sat there and said it to y'all. I said, look, you can't never have one holiday where it's quiet. The only time it seemed to have been quiet on a holiday was 2020. Other than that, man, listen. And I'm starting to feel, and in my opinion, I'm starting to feel like some of y'all just started coming outside since 2020. Because the way things was happening yesterday, I'm just like, nah, you can't be serious. Why argue or go against reason? If that's a constant problem right now. Alcohol, and just share emotions. They don't mix that well. And I'm here to tell you this right now. If you got friends that are telling you that, you need to stop. Like, seriously. If you got friends that are telling you you don't need to be drinking like that because you get too emotional, and more than one person that said it, you still doing it, then those people need to stay away from you. I don't care if they was your close friends. They need to stay away from you because it's obvious you're not paying attention or you're not adhering to anything. So it's hard to feel bad for some people when they bring certain things on themselves. But in the same token, it's still crazy because, again, you got to look at the people that's looking up at you. You know I don't be paying that no mind. As long as you ain't say nothing out the pocket, you good. And I honestly don't care. You prove me right every day. Every day. You gotta come here and watch me. You gotta go places and watch me. You was a fanboy, period. I think you've seen a lot of those last night too. I was at work. A lot of fanboys. Like a lot of fangirls too. Like I don't know. This was a different type of 4th of July that I was used to. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, listen. It's not so much as I get where you're going with that. But this is my thing though. I've seen people have a drink or two, or they have been drinking, but not drinking crazy. Like they knew they limit. After a couple, all right, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. And you won't see as much happening because now they feel good. They ain't got to worry about too much. But it's when it's the constant drinking from sun up to sun down that becomes the problem. That's when you know somebody got an issue. You always sneaking away to get sun. You should have brought back that damn barbecue food in 702. Don't start your madness the day after. Don't start it after. You know, that's my thing. If you drinking from sun up to sundown, not even drinking enough water or just like sobering yourself up, you're setting yourself up for failure. And then a lot of y'all really wait to get that liquid courage to be tough. Last night I seen a whole bunch of that as well. Nothing but actors and performers. Guess what? All of y'all was acting and performing, but you know y'all wasn't gonna do much of nothing only because those cops were sitting there. So y'all both was making yourselves look stupid. I just watched a whole bunch of different situations that just made me laugh. I'm just sitting outside smoking a cigarette, laughing at this. I'm like, this is sad. And as I'm observing, I'm just looking like it's really sad what the people have become right now. And I feel bad for the ones that do got to be around that because who want to be around ratchet behavior all day? Some of you, and I'm telling you, Angela, what's going on, baby? Yeah, no, but that's the whole problem right there. Not knowing when to have a cutoff point. Now I can say I don't have a cutoff point. I just know once I get hungry, all right, I'm done. I don't care what I'm doing. Once I feel out the nerve to get hungry, oh, it's over. Don't come to me with nothing else. Nope, I don't want it. Leave me alone. Let me go do what I do. Some of y'all be up, and it's crazy. Like if it's that crucial, yeah, you need to go seek some sort of help because that ain't normal. Yeah, I know. I ain't even talked about you yet, you shadow watcher. Leonard, what's going on, my guy? All right, he was doing too much last night, and I felt bad mostly because there's a lot of kids that was out here, and half of them had to look at either parents, relatives, cousins, acting a fool last night because they couldn't stop drinking. It wasn't so much the smoking; it was just the drinking. Like, damn, nigga, like, how long you think you gonna be drinking? like, like, if you really plan on killing yourself, at least do that somewhere else, and don't bring no people down with you. Got some people staggering everywhere. Like one guy almost hit the fire hydrant last night, face first. That's how you know they was just, it was a very it was different 4th of July in the city. Lies the truth. Like, come on. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm not even drinking as heavy as I used to. I barely even drink as it is now. And when I do, look, I know my limits. And I don't have one, but I just know when I'm hungry. Oh yeah, let me sit back for a minute. Yeah, let me get this. Let me get this. And let me get this. I finally got an appetite. I'm probably one of the rare ones that do stuff on an empty stomach. Oh, I'm hungry now. Yay. Like, come on. Shadow Baby Nation. Yeah, I know. I know. I think that's why I was bringing this today because I really did feel bad for some of these. And this is why I encourage people sometimes. Try to live the best life you can, but also just be reasonable and, think about the people around you. Your kids don't need to see you out here wilding out if it's not fighting, just being crazy, enticing, antagonizing certain things. I'm just saying that don't make no sense. And that could have been crazy even on all levels. Because now look, prime example, y'all both would have got arrested, right? If nobody if nobody within the immediate family was going to be able to, what you going to do? Now your kids got to go through the system as well too. Y'all not thinking. There's some of y'all right now that just don't care. You'll put your kid in harm's way, even as a body shield. Where we do that at? No doubt. I already know. I already know the situation, baby. Oh, but it's crazy because again, you could have got yourself locked up. Kids ran through a system, or kids not seeing you for a couple days just because you wanted to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta know when to just know I'm good. But again, ignorance begets ignorance. Hammer, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. I don't honestly think that's fair neither. If I know I'm gonna have my kids with me, especially if they young, I'm gonna try to present the best possible I could present. I'm gonna be out here drunk as a skunk, staggering all over the place, causing fights with people. I'm not doing all that. Yelling all crazy. I can understand. I know that's what the liquor do to everybody. I know. But even still, just like didn't matter if it was a community event going on or anything. Why y'all just can't go somewhere, have a good time, and go home? I'll go out and about if I was to. I'll go out and about, right in the city, do the same things y'all doing, and go home. I ain't had to fight nobody. I ain't had to get crazy with nobody. I ain't make no assumptions I ain't need to make. That's another thing. Some of y'all make assumptions wild crazy while you drunk. You'll make an assumption that somebody eyeing you or getting crazy with you when you just drunk. Just Cupid, what's going on, baby? Tanya, what's going on, baby? I think the craziest part about yesterday was it was so much going on that I had so much on my mind. I had completely forgot. But I think that was a good thing, only because I think I would have been in the most sourest mood yesterday, and that wouldn't have been good for nobody. I wasn't that kid who you thought you was. I think the helicopter looking for me, y'all. My bad. But I really felt sad because again, you had so many people out here, and then you also had so many kids out here. Then the things they had to see and witness is like, when do we get a grip? And it's sad because at some point it's gonna get to a point where they feel like, see, like I thought about something. Somebody said it's supposed to be curfews on the youth, right? I feel it should be curfews on adults too that don't know how to just conduct themselves. Take yourselves home. If not, you're gonna sit the night in jail. How about that one? No, now you're gonna sit the night in jail. How about you sit 30 days in jail since you ain't want to listen? Need to be something along those lines. You want to implement things like that on people who are causing the chaos. It's not hard to do so. Then again, yes, it is, because you can't never detect who's doing what. So again, we're gonna always have some sort of problem. But as far as the fighting and the confusion and even the stabbings and the shootings, that gotta stop. I don't care where you at. You should be able to go out, enjoy whatever you are enjoying, and not have to worry about possible death happening. That's crazy. And again, it seemed like most of y'all just with the jumping. Yeah, either jumping somebody or you trying to. I don't understand that. If it got to take a lot of y'all to jump one person, I don't care if he was big or if he was small. That goes to show you y'all was scared of him for no reason, or y'all was scared of this person for no reason. I never understood that. It shouldn't be no gang on one person. If I got the issue with you, how about just me and you? Let your people say over there. Like some people just was doing the utmost yesterday. I just was observing all of this, and just was scratching my head. I think this is why I said my scalp hurt for real. Like I'm just watching all this go down, and like, hey, you can't be kidding me. And it's sad that when these youth are around these adults like that, this is what they got to learn. This is what they're gonna grow up to be. This is what they feel they're gonna grow up to be. No, it's time for y'all to quit that. Now again, I know there's certain situations that, hey, by law of the land, nah, we don't care. You gotta get this work. Like what I said about that dude doing what he was doing that week. Yeah, he deserved everything. He deserved all that ass whooping. I'm sorry, because you was really on some pedophile pervert time. No, get yourself up out of here. Law of the land, got your butt whooped, handed to you. I didn't feel bad. That's the only time I don't have a problem with somebody getting jumped, is if it's on that type of time. But everything else, nah, that's not tough. Because if you got an issue with somebody, then you should handle that issue with that one person. It shouldn't be, I gotta probably do you in, and then I gotta do your man's them in because now they trying to, nah, we're not going through all of that for what? That's not getting us nowhere. And again, it's sad when you can't come out and have any type of good. The only thing I think didn't have no issue yesterday was the people that had barbecues, who actually was able to barbecue. So other than that, everybody else was just, man, definitely didn't make no damn sense yesterday. But it is what it is. Another day, another blessing. Miss April, what's going on, baby? I just feel that should just be a guideline for a lot of y'all, especially the parents. Unless you necessarily got to throw your dukes up or do whatever for the sake of your family and your safety, yo, bypass a lot of that, man. Y'all got to stop being so emotional and stop quick to thinking about fighting right off the rip. See, like I can use this as a prime example. A couple days ago, somebody almost got their butt beat up out here only because they was around the wrong area. But then again, they could have went left because they didn't know what he was talking about. They thought he was saying something as a disrespect. No, he was literally either he was doing two things. He was asking you for directions, and then he's pointing to you somewhere. So obviously he's trying to either inquire something or whatever. I know you couldn't understand him, but it was just like shoot, that could have went left quick. Like yo, what you here for? Yo, what you doing? I forgot what he was trying to find, but he pointed at it again. I'm like, oh, I know what he's talking about. I had to point him in that direction. Like, nah, you gotta go this way. And that's crazy. You got to be on guard at all calls because there's too much going on, man. Like, and this is why like, man. This is why there's always going to be issues amongst the youth, amongst people grown in. Period. Because come on, that some of y'all not really doing your just due. That's a whole fact. See that right there. I can say that much, and that's for anybody. And I'm leaving that up there for the time that I'm on this live because that should resonate in somebody's head. You got kids. Guess what? You got too much to lose by acting a fool out here. Or just wanting to break and bend all rules. And y'all gotta stop letting that alcohol take control of your body, man. This is all a mental thing at the end of the day. And I know everybody is different, but come on now. That don't make no sense. I'm just glad the day is over. I'm glad that day is over. I don't believe the next holiday that should be a pain in my neck right now is probably Labor Day. So everything else in between that is just going to be little events and stuff like that. But I ain't worried about it. I just was looking at some of the people. I'm just like, wow. Yeah, if you ain't got that, Miss April, it's just a whole bunch of madness. A lot of people out here, like I said, they ganging up. And I'm like, man, if you can't beat somebody one on one, then you might as well just keep it pushing. Don't even keep antagonizing the situation. And the problem is emotions, and then a lot of people have grudges. I'm sorry, some of you, I know women can hold a grudge to a degree, but men hold it worse. Some of you men are definitely holding it worse than women now. Like, bro, if I got an issue with you, it's either I'm gonna see you when I see you, or I'm gonna just let it slide. That's it. I shouldn't have to think about it. I shouldn't have to, no, I'm not going through all of that. It's just if I see you, it's on site. If it's nothing, then it's nothing. And that's what I'm saying for some people. How far are you willing to go just to get some get back? Come on now. That's corny. That's immature and that's childish. And again, that sets the wrong precedent and example. One thing you out here, you having fun amongst your flock, whatever, that's different. But when you start doing extra stuff that you know will get you locked up or killed, you need to chill out. No doubt, Miss April, baby. Think that's the problem now. Too many damn grudges, too many unsettled scores, if you that's what you want to call it. And everybody trying to find a way to get some sort of get back. Instead of trying to figure out ways that we could get back what's needed in our damn community. That's why I keep spazzing up the way I'm spazzing up. At some point, the people got to wake up and see that. You got too much time and wasted energy on the wrong type of thing. Invest it in somewhere else. You know, you want to see these youth survive, you got to start showing them the blueprint on how to survive. And it doesn't involve just the street level mentality of it. No. If I can't read or do simple as math, how do you expect me to do anything? That's what I'm saying. Like, it starts everywhere, not just from these homes, it starts from everywhere. Like I said, I'm just glad all of that is over. That was the longest, shortest night I had in my life. Just looking at all the so called, it was fun in one spot, but then it's chaos in another. Some people stuck in the confusion. You got people outside eating and doing whatever. It was just like, yo, I ain't know what to really expect. But it seemed like the main people that was out and about having a good time, you didn't hit. They was just moving. They was moving their family and the crowd away from it. That's how you gotta do it sometimes. When you see it get rich and it's getting too crazy, pick up and relocate elsewhere. Especially if you know they're gonna continuously bring ignorance around you. And some of y'all thought y'all was brave, but y'all forgot. Them cops is braver. By the time you thought to do anything towards anybody else, you'd have been in a whole heap of hurt. Because again, guess what? They had numbers compared to y'all. Some people be failing to realize that. You can't sit here and want to start situations with a group of people if you ain't got a squad with you. And even if you got a squad with you, you still could be outnumbered. And same thing yesterday. So, I thought after that rain, I thought it was going to clear out. Hell no. It's like it got even hotter, and then even more people came out. But what got me more upset is that some of these parents again not paying attention. They toddlers getting away. They up the block, down the block. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, come on, yo, speak. What's going on, my guy? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm trying to stay in this darn shade right now, or at least a bit of shade we got. A heat wave done started already. We was up to 90 yesterday. I think we going to 95 today. God knows what we going to tomorrow. Liz, what's going on, baby? But I hope everybody did enjoy themselves. Like I said, whether you celebrated or not, even if you still had events you was going to, hopefully y'all enjoyed yourselves. You know, hopefully y'all got some grub in. You know, I could deal with it, bro. I just was mad because I was expecting this shade where I was sitting at to stay forever. Well, it did yesterday, but I forgot. That's because it rained yesterday. Oh, the rain set us up for all this darn heat. Mo, what's going on, baby? Yeah, Did a little bit of music last night. I didn't see half the squad in there, but I wasn't mad. I did say I was gonna give up something. I did. At least while I could, while the fireworks wasn't being annoying. But I think that's the common problem right there. You know, some of you parents are not thinking smart, and that's why I ain't moved that comment yet because you should know better. You got kids, why crash out? I'm chilling, Mo, trying to stay cool, baby. Chill, world. What's going on, my guy? Oh shoot, who came out the bushes shadow hugging and shadow watching? Craig, what's going on, my guy? No, I'm just saying. Like yesterday, you had some spots that you went to. It wasn't not a near lick of ignorance, but then you had other spots. Oh man, priceless. You know, and again, some of y'all almost lost your lives last night. I'm speaking to those in the city. Some of y'all almost lost your lives just because some of y'all really try to go to bat with these. The boys ain't playing with y'all, man. First of all, y'all drunk. Y'all not outnumbering anybody. And then when you realize you outnumber, what you do then? Mm, yeah, I know to the max. Oh, my water just got warm and I was only out here 20 minutes. Go away. I've been bamboozled. That's the main thing to remember. You know, just look at the surroundings and then look at your actions. Yeah, your actions a lot of times speak louder than words. And there was some people that was really ready to go the distance, and for what? Just because you couldn't hold your liquor, or just because you felt like you wanted to prove something to somebody and you didn't care who you was going to do it to. Man, listen, it's really time for some of y'all to go and get that necessary help you need. I think this is a part of the reason why we having the problems we having now. Y'all refuse to just listen when you know it's something wrong. Like, you know what? I'm starting to notice this. Yeah, I think it's time for me to go get some help. Yeah, Craig, with the some people, it does cost. They be serious. Like, why did you even come out and about? Or why did you go somewhere? And I hate that. Again, I'm gonna have to address some of y'all suckers out there. Oh, I already know that part, Chill Will. They do. There be too much going on. They do. But even out here, like yesterday, shoot, they should have just put a curfew. Now, look, you ain't out here enjoying yourself. You gotta go. And again, this is what gets me so tight. Why do some of y'all dudes really go to the spots where you know there are kids and stop going to these events just because you got an issue. Stop going there because you drunk. Stop going there thinking that you like, especially if you already know you on one. Just stop. You putting yourself up for what? Absolutely not. Mo, almost the same thing on this end. They was popping them off to like, man, listen. But I already knew that was going to happen, you know. But everything else behind that is sad when you can't even determine if the fireworks is going on or if somebody was actually shooting. And at one point, it sounded like somebody was shooting. I know I just know that distinct difference between the gun and the firework. Crazy. Like again, why put yourself or bring yourself in these positions, places, and you won't mess it up? Not just for yourself. What if you had your family with you? You gonna mess it up for your family as well too because you couldn't keep your emotions in check. Now again, unless it was something that needed to be done, alright, then I'm all for that. Other than that, come on, wisen up. Again, stop letting liquor take control of you. Stop letting liquor take control over you. Stop letting your emotions take control over you. Learn to start thinking before you start doing. If we can do that, we could eliminate some of the cancerous drama we got inside and outside. Let me know when I said something wrong. Exactly. Again, some of y'all could be using y'all could be using yourselves for something greater, but you're not doing so. I don't know. I'm just literally glad that this quote unquote holiday was over. That's the only damn headache for real. Never understood that. Like, why keep going into these areas where you know it's supposed to be fun and activities and you want to mess it up? And I've always believed the golden rule to anything is it don't matter if you got an issue with somebody or not. The kids and the wife and all that's supposed to be off limits. That means even down to the violations, they supposed to be off limits. But apparently, some people miss that memo. So a lot of people are going to end up learning the hard way. That's all that is. And I feel bad for them. No, I don't. I lie. I don't feel bad for them because you put out that energy, so you going to get what's coming back to you. There was a lot of that last night, and I was just sitting here. I was in my bag laughing last night to a degree. Even with my situation, it wasn't even really a situation with me. It just was the principle. Like, what are you doing? Like, you coming in here trying to make a scene to try to see if somebody going to take the bait. Nah, it's not gonna happen like that. What you can do is leave. Like, yeah, that's all I'm saying. It was too much of that yesterday. But then again, when they was letting them off at the same time, I think somebody would shoot. Man, I wouldn't be surprised somebody didn't get shot last night. But you wouldn't be able to tell if all the fireworks was going off the way they was going off. So, and that was my thing too yesterday. Just being safe on that. Especially, you got the kids around. Some people was literally letting no, 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 get back, get back. And your kid almost lost the eyeball because you like, come on. Like you gotta have boundaries when it comes to the fireworks. I'm sorry. Or at least have barriers, man. Listen, only the professionals or people that really know what they're doing, even if they on the hood status, should be around that. I'm sorry. Can't do that. Man, who the hell paid?
Yeah, you got my text?
$800.
Never a bad vibe.
$800.
So stop being in a bad mood. It don't be me. Nigga. An old man said hi, Josh. I said hi, Rob, and then I
Yeah, and see, that right there is another community problem. And that's not just with fireworks. I'll be honest with you. That's with music. That's with a few other things. Some people should have a boundary. Like in every community, there should be a boundary. Even if you want to be partying and having events at a certain time, shut it down. Because you know at a certain time there's going to be more ignorance. You want to get more violence. You want to get more stuff you really don't need. And then guess who got to see all of that and be around or hear all of that? The ones up under us. This is one reason why I said if you want to have a boundary, like, all right, you know what? I would say by 10 o'clock, the latest. That's in anywhere. All right, music got to die down some. Not saying you can't play your music, but you know, turn down the bass some. Especially if you know you got areas where all that sound is vibrating. Yeah, you waking up neighbors that probably got to work in the morning, or probably people that just got home from work and want to go to sleep. Who want to just be getting off of a late shift, coming home to sleep and can't even sleep because of either fireworks or music, even after the fact is gone. Like that, that's something you gotta think about. You know, it's just having a mutual respect. That's it. All right, I know I'm out here doing this. I'm gonna shut it down at this time, so this way we don't get no noise complaints, or we don't get no unwanted smoke. It don't. Not unless you working, and even still, don't nothing go good after midnight. Like, come on. Always go risk at something. And again, you parents act like you don't got nothing to lose. At a certain time, take your kids home. When they young like that, take their asses home. I'm sorry. You get tired of seeing certain ones ratchetness all day. Like, yo, when you gonna bring that kid home? You done probably been out all day with them. You probably like, come on. Like, you got some. I heard one argument. I'm like, how the hell we out of Pampers? Like, why didn't you pack a whole bag if you know you coming out? And matter of fact, however many Pampers you put in there, that's probably because you thought you wasn't going to be out all day. But then again, you got caught up out there all day. So again, you got to be prepared on that. There was too many arguments, too many situations happening yesterday, all for nothing. You know, but that's just the internal conflict right there. People just don't know how to just listen to the voice of reason. That's it. No way you can tell me that all of y'all felt comfortable just wilding out the way y'all was wilding out last night. You gotta stop being that group shit. Like, it take a group of people to fuck with one person. I was just weak. I'm still laughing behind that shit. That's only because it looked like homie would have knocked every last one of them out. But he just kept it walking. I'm like, see, y'all felt tough because y'all was in a group. But where was that energy one by one if y'all all had an issue with it? It wasn't there. Telling you. And that's why sometimes you gotta watch and be mindful who you with, because you gonna have people that say they for it, and they just the hype man. You got those who you know won't run, and then you gonna have those who will scrap. But then again, they gonna be mad because why did I get put in the middle of this when you could have just chilled out? You know, start thinking before you doing, especially if you got kids. That's supposed to be the most important thing to do. Oh, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. My bad, y'all. Watch this, watch this, watch this. You owe me 2 bamboo sheets, and he just ripped off 85 cents worth of cancer paper. See how that works? No, but see, that's the thing though. That's why they gonna start making more. They gonna make it more hot though, because my thing is, all right, look, at a certain time, certain things should just be chilled out. I'm not gonna be sitting here trying to. I don't care if it's the day before or the day after. I'm not gonna be sitting there blasting no music past a certain time, and I'm not gonna be out here doing stuff that I know is gonna cause noise pollution. Again, you gotta think about the people in your community, not just you. You can't understand that, and you don't need to be in the community. It was just, I don't know. It's gonna get worse though. I think the next worst one gonna be Labor Day. That's definitely gonna be the. Don't let it be like how it is today, cause you're gonna get even more wins. So, I was saying, hopefully everybody was chilled out yesterday. Ain't have too much to worry about, minus the BS. But you know, how Craig? When I left, you was sitting there. Damn, son. See, look, a whole nother fact right there, Craig. I'm weak. I'm weak. He said that right off the rip. Man. But then listen, you got some people that don't even respect that street code stuff neither. Like, don't don't shit where you eat, but then they still do it anyway. I don't know. It tell you society backwards to a degree. And the people that should be able to decipher that, they ain't deciphering it. They got too much to decipher as it is now. Latanya, what's going on, baby? It's too much. It's too darn much. And again, it could have been crazy for all people out there just around the midst of that. Some people don't know how to just fairly have a fight without something coming out. So again, you gotta think about the people in your community. If I want to have a shootout with somebody, we might as well go elsewhere. Nobody else could possibly get hurt. Either that or we gonna have to hit each other like how it's supposed to been done. All right, I'm getting you and nobody else. But they ain't even on that no more. Anybody is liable to get hit for no reason. Crazy. Now, I just heard the window open. Let's see if something come flying out this mother sucker. Mo, I hear you on that. Nah, it's needed though, because again, some people just they lost reasoning. You know, you can't mope and complain about certain things in the same tokens. You messing up everything that you claim you want. Prime example, some of y'all say y'all want businesses, but then you'll mess it up. Same with some of them businesses get in here. It's like you got to pick your poison at this point right now. Like, really, pick your poison. Brother Ezekiel Jackson Jr., what's going on, my guy? You know better to come in here with that. Get your feelings hurt. Bartholomew, how are you? Nah, and that's the thing though. Some people let the simplest words just, I don't know. And a lot of times, they don't even be words. Like last night, mostly half of these situations happen because everybody thought they was looking at somebody. Y'all all drunk, so how would you know if somebody looking at you a certain way? If y'all all looking like y'all chinky eyed and low eyed, like come on, like I don't get it. Nah, I didn't get that last night either. Nah, I didn't get that. Nah, I'm just laughing because it's groups. You like a piece of weed. I ain't got no weed. Got weed? No. Let me get that 95 cents worth of cigarette you done had up in here. He said, let me get a piece of weed. I'm weed. He said, let me get a piece of weed. Now let me get a bud. Let me get a piece. Like, well, how much of a piece? This much? I could do that. Yeah. Hey, Marie, what's going on, baby? Yeah, but I didn't get that. Like, I was just like, man, listen, you did all of this, you did all of that, and then the same token, now you look stupid. Because now who on your back? The NYPDs. They were definitely on one yesterday. He got caught out there. I knew it was a dog somewhere around that mother. Nah, it didn't make no sense. Some of y'all it was all about looks, and whatever wasn't words, it was just like, y'all just was looking for a reason to fight. Too much estrogen in the air. Like, that's all that was. It was too much of that. Nah, they smoking that Kunta Kinte weed. That's what they smoking. There's too much emotions in that mother. They doing too much. And I can't even say it's that. Because I done seen all the weed heads yesterday only fight over food. I'm like, all right, we know what this is. But ain't nobody else. Man, listen. Yo, you remember when you did this 8 weeks ago? Shut up. Shut up. Man, we passed all of that. Shut up. Like,
So a citizen, somebody got cracked with a bottle last night. A bitch got cracked with a bottle.
I think that was on the boardwalk over there, bro. It was wild. Yeah, there was a bunch of them, son. They was jumping her. Like, I was like, yo, they wild out. Like, it was just too much. Nah, that was all that. That was that heat. And that heat. That's all that was. That good old liquor done got in their system. Now that heat done got in their system. Terrible. It really didn't make no sense yet, but at least most of the people had a good time. So you 38 in the 8th grade, so you gotta go on about your parents. You ain't gonna never get out of 8th grade. Tell them to graduate, then you can say something. My bad, y'all. Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to keep myself in the shade like a mug. But again, if y'all had cookouts or any events that y'all was in yesterday, hopefully y'all enjoyed yourselves and y'all was safe and sound. I see some of y'all was already safe and sound. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. No, but that's the most important thing. Another day, another blessing. And if you was able to wake up again, give your praises to the Most High. Oh, here we go. Let's see what else comes out the window. Cause I'm really about to start making complaints myself. What's wrong with y'all? That's what I'm saying. And then there's another reason. It'd be the same people that cry about, oh, it's always dirty. It's always this. Yeah, you're doing the same stuff to make your community dirty. Shut up. Like, just shut up. I really, yeah, my head hurt. I be really wanting to ask, like, what are y'all doing? I never understood that, not one time. Hold on 1 second. Did I miss something? Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. My bad, Hillary. Oh, shoot. I ain't even peeped that. Wait a minute. My eyes are blind right now. Hold on. I forgot. I do owe you something. Yo. Maybe.
That bullshit.
I'm done. You got caught out there early in the afternoon, didn't you? Yeah, I'm blind to the world. I had to turn my screensaver back up. Appreciate you though, sis. No, I mean I'm saying that didn't make no sense. Like how yesterday it could have went left for a lot of people. But then the people that it didn't go left for, they even felt the type of way like, why they acting like this? Like what are we doing here? Like again, you gotta look at it. Prime example, you can't say your areas smell like bathrooms, it smells like this, and then the same token, you're using the bathrooms outside instead of going home. You have to make things make sense. Like you can't cry about garbage and all this other stuff, pollution, and y'all part of it. And I'm not saying all of you. I'm just saying the ones that always got the utmost to complain about. Y'all are part of that issue. I do better. Like, when do we get that together? No, maybe I was tripping though. No, I wasn't tripping because it was funny. I thought at one point, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna get quiet only because it continuously off and on rained until about like 5 in the evening. But apparently the people was not trying to go home. Yeah, that was a whole fact though. And that's a whole fact right there, Craig. With some people, again, they don't utilize what they're supposed to utilize. That's why there's a lot of things right now. There's people that could be like helping you with certain things, or you could just make certain things happen if you take it to the right directives. And a lot of times, some people are doing the right thing. They're sitting here recording what's going on. Even though there's a body cam on, no, you got the right people. Oh yeah, they gonna make sure like, look, this is exactly what happened. And no, this was not a lie. So, again, we gotta do better. Definitely show better. Rich, what's going on, my guy? So I think honestly, again, it's gonna take a situation like that for some people to realize I shouldn't have did in the first place. And if some of y'all don't realize it, just look at some of the stories you have heard and look at people who was parents that have left their kids behind because they locked up over, if it's not drugs, it's just being a part of the wrong things, being a part of the wrong group, so on and so forth. So you're gonna get that. What's going on? You know, I think about it. Oh, I should have never did this. I'm missing out on my kid's life. Yeah, well, you should have thought about it. You had a clear minded thing, and I'm talking about the ones who not on the drug. You had a clear minded thing, and you chose to throw it away because you wanted to be holier than that. You wanted to prove to everybody that you wasn't no. Yeah, man, listen. There's ways to go about that without making yourself look like a sacrificial lamb. I'm sorry, it is. True, what's going on, my guy? I don't know why you even thought that that was the way to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they pull up the equipment too, right?
It's not because it's like yeah, you got these youth that's looking behind you. You got the youth looking up under you, the teens looking up under you. The elders is probably even upset because there was some elders out last night, but man, look, they was even just shaking their head in disgust because it was just certain groups of people that just made almost everything as a whole look bad, and it wasn't even that type of situation. Scott, what's going on, my dude? See you up in it. this day and age, you got to be on point. You got to be on go. Because apparently some people ain't understanding that they're not caring. And then you got those who just, wow, give me 1 second. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Trying not to get a copyright, baby. But it's the truth. You know, we got to show a little bit better than what we show. And last night was a clear example because some people damn near lost their lives. They damn near messed up their families' lives just because they couldn't listen to voice of reason. I'm coming out to have a good time. Let me just go have my good time and go home. But it's the problem you get. They don't know how to just do that. And then again, when certain things happen, you know, everybody wants to, you know, cry and play victim. No. Y'all all should have thought about the things y'all was doing before you did it. No, again, you know, it's sad that they got to look up to that. And again, stop crying about the things you ain't gonna stand up on. You can't continuously do that. If you haven't done so by now, you already know y'all can drop links and show each other love. And the link is in the chat in case anybody want to pop in. I'm not gonna hold y'all all afternoon either because I'm still like in the middle of. I'm just in the middle of a few things, but all in all, though, you know, again, you going out for events, you're going out to have fun, whether it's a holiday or not. You know, preserve yourself the right way. You with your kids or you with your grandkids, you with your friends, whoever. Keep yourself according. Tia, what's going on, baby? You know, again, it all is about life preservation. And a lot of y'all look like y'all wasn't preserving your lives at all. You was just trying to give it away for what? If you blessed to have even kids and like if you even blessed to have all of that, why put that at jeopardy for what? To prove something? And I'm speaking to the men right now, because some of these men who's out here, no, can't even call y'all men. Y'all was acting like boys yesterday. Y'all gotta stop acting like boys, man. Start acting like men. You got kids, bro. That's on both ends. When y'all both let emotions get in the ride of things, come on now. It looks bad. Looks bad as a whole period, man. You know, like I was telling somebody, how you gonna complain about your area smell like piss, the area smell like this and this, and then y'all all using the thing, y'all all outside doing the same thing that y'all complaining about. You have to make that make sense. Appreciate you, Tia. Nah, but you know what it was, Craig? You had it was one group. I almost had a situation where I was at work last night. But it wasn't even my situation. I just was on go in case of anything. You know, and it's sad. Y'all too drunk, you want to act a fool, you want to try to come somewhere to an area that is blocked off, and then you want to try to get stupid with the people that work there. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Little did you know, you would have got bust upside your head with a whole bunch of everything, and I wouldn't have even have been the one to do anything. Because again, there's going to be sometimes people are not tolerating that. Not going to tolerate ignorance. And if we feel we got to do what we got to protect ourselves, we're going to do it. crazy. Again, some people won't listen to reason. That's that emotional thinking. That's not logical thinking. If it was logical, we wouldn't be doing it. Let that go over your head. If it was logical, not be doing it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah. Good luck on that one. Oh, nah. Craig, there's a difference. Now, tipsy, you can still be out and about. You drunk as a skunk, or you go and get drunk as a skunk, stay home. Or I'm not doing nothing. I got a little bit of you got a little bit of you got a piece of weed, that's a piece of weed. No. Got some weed. No, and that's the thing. You know, if you're gonna do so, be responsible. I've seen some people out and about be drunk as a skunk. You'll never know until you touch them when they tilt over, like, oh, he was drunk. And even still, you got some people that know how to conduct themselves. So again, it's not about, it's just the individual itself. But it was just too much last night. And some of them really almost stupid enough to throw away. You lucky enough to have kids or family, and you gonna throw that away because y'all want to be macho machismos. Like, come on, man. That's what I was saying. Like, it's not so much as, man, listen, all the weed heads that I seen out yesterday, not one of them had a fight yesterday about anything. Except for food. That was it. Everybody else that was drunk, fighting over every little thing, even down to the most pettiest. Yeah, you remember? I was, shut up. We've been past that already. Shut up. Are you still thinking about that? Like, come on. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Is that Renee P? Uh-oh.
Hi, boo boo.
What's going on, baby?
Hi. No, I had just turned in and I saw that you was on. So I was like, let me jump up here right quick and tell my brother I love him and how proud I am of him. You're not going to see how much I love you, boy.
Nah, it was just too much going on. Man.
Because I just turned in, so I really don't know what you're talking about, to tell you the truth. I just saw you was on. Hey, Jane, baby. That my boo-boo. Hey, chat. I hope everybody's doing well. I don't know how everybody 4th was, but I hope everybody enjoyed it. So I hope everybody was safe because it looked like everybody here because people crazy out here for real. They had fireworks like crazy yesterday. I didn't know if it was fireworks or guns. And you know, bullets don't have nobody's name on it. So I heard and came home early. I ain't got time.
Yeah, you got a bunch of everything yesterday. You had people trying to be bullies. Like with my situation last night, they was trying to be bullies, but not towards me. It was just like, I still was on go because I'm like, all right, I'm clearing out everything. Should be all right. Lock up what I got to lock up. I'm good to go. And then that happened. I said, come on. But the only reason why I was on go because now when the women got involved on some stuff, I said, oh. But it wasn't even, they was ready to jump the dude. I'm like, oh, no, I can't do this because no. Like, just, no coolest prevail.
Wait a minute. What happened? You talking about where you stay at? What happened?
No. It was madness going on, and he always try to get at some workers and stuff. But I'm just like, why now? Like I just got the park cleared out. I just got one of these other areas cleared out because they wasn't even trying to. They like, yo, they trying to close one of the food stands, and they wasn't even trying. I was like, yo, what is going on here? Like yesterday was just a new, different type of 4th of July feast out here.
No, the devil.
Hold up, Ryder, what's going on, baby? You already know, Mo. I'm
working like crazy yesterday. That's all. It always happens.
But most of that was because of liquor. It wasn't because of nothing else. Or the weed head.
Oh my god. When people get a little something in them, they be tripping for real. They
Yeah, for no.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you got said for no reason. I say you ain't even think about it. Some of y'all was out here again with family. So how stupid do you look to throw away your family and everything else because you want to be a fool? Make it make sense.
No, it don't. And like you said, you had your family, you had kids, you had all that. People just crazy. People, it don't even make sense. Well, I'm here to tell you I love you. And I'm so proud of you. And keep doing you, boo-boo.
Oh, snap. We proud of you too, baby. No, we're glad you feeling better.
I love me some James. I got my boo. All right, man. Well, everybody take care. I had pulled over for a minute because I was driving, but I got to go back, get home. So, everybody have a blessed day. Everybody be safe. And I love y'all all. And you know I love my boo, Nate, so I ain't got to say nothing about that.
I ain't messing with you today. Right. Have a good one, sis. Drive safe.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, now. Shout outs to Renee P for popping in. Oh, snap. Val, what's going on, baby? You're going to hear some annoying sounds here. That's because it is what it is. They drunk up all my soda. They drunk up the soda. No. I didn't even get none. My bad, y'all. My bad. This is why I hate when family come over. Oh. Drunk all my darn soda. I gotta make iced tea. Come on, man. Never get no love in these clothes. I start putting stuff away. No, but mostly everybody that did have a good time, glad that you did. So hopefully you didn't have to encounter nothing. And again, you almost to the weekend, so. But we need to instill that, though. Yo, Scott, don't be encouraging the madness, son. I'm going to tell you like I tell all these people in here. Don't encourage my darn madness. Don't go with darn soda. No. Yeah, Val, it did. When I send you that short, when I did that short, yeah, it rained. And then it stopped. And then it rained again. And then it stopped. Then it thundered. Oh, public service announcement. I want to say prayers. I don't know if that person died or not. Somebody got struck by lightning out here as soon as that storm started. And come to find out, it was around the same time I was recording that short. Like, dad got hit by lightning out here. I was like, wait, what? It was a lot of different things. And don't ask how I know. Some people should already know. You got that Citizens app, everything is popping up. Everything. And I tell you, everything is popping up. I almost didn't believe it. And then I was like, oh, no, I believe it. But I just was bugged out because I'm like, wait a minute. What could you have possibly had that you got struck by lightning. Because I know, electricity, hey, yada yada yada. But you had to have, man. Listen, you had too much in you for you to get struck. Out of all people, you're the only one that got struck. I want to say it was probably because she had all that technology. This was a whole woman that got struck. We had enough of it, and because of it, it's hot. That is the only thing, though. Like, that is the only thing that's messed up about it. Anytime we get rain, we're gonna get nothing but heat and humidity. And I advise everybody that I know for a fact rock with your boy to make sure that they stay cool, hydrated. Don't overexert yourself if you don't have to. If you don't necessarily got to be out there, keep yourself home. HOMMMMMME. Home. That's it. In certain spots that they getting rain, yeah, it's been long overdue. You can tell when it's long overdue. Like, yeah, we supposed to get this. My dog forgot. I almost forgot about my dog's water. Dang. Everything evaporating out here, man. Again, you want to be safe on all accounts. Again, even when it comes to being out with your family, like, again, why put yourself in a dire position when you got something to be blessed and to be living for? Maybe I'm tripping. No, I'm not tripping. I'm being logical. Shoot. Like, just like prime example, like for those in the city that think they're gonna just be moving around, if you sick, stay home. If you don't necessarily have to be out, stay home. I would say that to you people that just don't know how to stop getting drunk, but y'all don't listen anyway. So I'm only speaking to those that I know for a fact should have that common logic. If you know your body ain't right, don't be out and about, especially in this heat wave. Again, for you elderly folks too, don't be out there unless you got to. And if you are going to be out there, shoot, keep your water, keep everything you need, so you ain't got to worry about passing out and being in the hospital for a long stay. All these damn barbecue plates, and I don't know which one is mine. Man. My scalp hurt, y'all. My scalp. Well, let me do like some of y'all was doing. Let me get my shot glass ready. And let me pour this up with some good old orange soda. I ain't drinking nothing in this hot ass heat. Not doing it today. Won't do it. Won't do it. Val, you'd be surprised. Like yesterday was a promise. Val, I wish you lived in the city just to see what the hell I'll be talking about sometimes. This was just literally from sun up to sundown yesterday. Yeah, it was a bunch of weed smoke, but it was more bottles of liquor everywhere than anywhere. Like, what are you doing? Like, you got some people that don't care. Summer, spring, winter, fall, they're gonna be drunk. And as hot as it is right now, I'm gonna say this to you rhinos. I'm not calling you no. To you rhinos out there, you better keep at least one bottle of water. Take the time to be playing around with your health. That's another way you could end up hurting yourself and crippling yourself. Sometimes you gotta know when your body is telling you something, listen to it. It will work. It really don't make sense how some of y'all was conducting yourselves, especially those with your family out. And some of y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I'm calling it like I call it. Should be ashamed of yourself. Because there ain't no way you could think you could come out and about being publicly drunk or publicly in any type of intoxication and you acting a fool. You got to be in control of your destination again. Why crash all the way out? I'm just saying, think about it. Be reasonable. You gonna crash out all the way for what? Really? I don't know. The society then definitely went backwards. And it's sad to see it that way, but it's harsh reality. Man, my fault, I had to rinse out that shot glass, baby. Who want to drink the triple shot of that orange juice? We in here, man. Give you a triple shot of this orange juice. Who wants some? Who wants some of them? No, but even though I'm gonna be honest with you, you can't dictate everybody's life. But I'm gonna say for those who are out and about with the family, don't matter if you by the poolside or wherever, know your limits and know what to do and what not to do around your kids, especially if they're gonna be up under you. Now they done disappeared, they done went wherever with responsible people. All right, you cut up, do what you do, but still be moderate. Can't let that part go over your head. You gotta be moderate. Oh, I gotta stop buying this Jamaican soda again. Oh shoot. My taste buds is back awoken, y'all. I'm just keeping it a buck though. Like there's levels to a little bit of everything. There should be levels to parenting, levels to enjoying yourself freely without acting foolish. I'm biased. What's going on, baby? Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. I'm just saying, we got to stop that going into the same madness every holiday or every time we feel there's an event going on. Even down to the context. Prime example. Again, it's not about you not drinking. It's having a moderation. If I know I'm gonna get too twisted after like 3 cups, I'm gonna stop. Why should I continuously hurt myself? Because I just won't listen to reason. If somebody's telling you drunk, you need to sit down, sit down.
It's sad because you got some people that they'll be so drunk sometimes, even when you tell them to sit down, especially after they got hurt, they still not listening. It's like Jesus Christ, what's going on, man? I feel like this and this type of heat. No, got other options if you're gonna do whatever, but be smart. Yeah, some people that was passing out drunk, sleep. Some people in their own throw up. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta do better and be better. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You know. I wasn't gonna be on forever. I just wanted to chime in, check in on the people though, and just give some good. You know, I feel that's our only problem as a community is just not addressing those things that need to be addressed. And these even the simpler little things need to be addressed. Like if you're going to an event, there is no need for you to be publicly drunk, especially if you know you're gonna be around babies, teens. Like, come on. Now, if you decide you going out amongst the adults and you doing what you're doing, and that's different. And even still, you gotta be moderate and you gotta be considerate. Not everybody's gonna tolerate your behavior. And you're gonna have those who are gonna think there's something wrong with you, they're gonna be ready to take your head off. And for what? Because you was doing too much. Got a reason to live, act like it. Because again, some people didn't get a chance to wake up today. Some might not make it through the night. And if you ain't thinking on that level, then you ain't thinking at all. Why leave your kids or why leave your family behind because you ain't want to just stop while you was ahead? Neff, what's going on, baby? Yeah, I know, Neff, but this is what it was last night. You had a little bit of everything toxic that could be toxic going on a holiday. The only thing that was good about yesterday out of all the madness, even the madness I had to somewhat intervene in to make sure it didn't go left. Yeah. Oh, the only good thing was my mind was off of the situation at hand. Because yesterday I had forgotten. In the midst of everything, I had forgotten that it was 2 years yesterday that my pops died. How I had to remember, my uncle looked at me this morning and said, "How was yesterday?" And I looked lost as a source, like, "What are you talking about?" It's crazy. It was just too much going on. I got so much going on off of here too, but I'm just like, man, what? I think he did that for good reason. I think that man upstairs did that for good reason. I actually had back-to-back anniversaries. An ex-girlfriend of mine that passed away, and then literally him. I'm like, back-to-back days. But that was back-to-back days. I didn't need no extra stress. And I think that was done for a reason. So again, I'm always going to be able to take the good with the bad and sweet with the sour. Didi, what's going on, baby? You know, and again, if you was able to enjoy yourself, you know, again, whether it was being celebrated or not, just shoot. Some people I know for a fact probably went on vacations or went on little trips and stuff. Um, if you was able to have fun and do whatever, then that was a blessing right there. Um, the only thing I can tell some of y'all is stop setting yourself up for failure and damage. Stop putting yourself in that devil's pit. When you get too deep in there, you ain't making it back, man. You're not. Some of y'all have been going the distance just to prove something when you don't necessarily have to do so. Again, it's not about what you will do, it's what you're not willing to do. I'm not willing to and again, a lot of them fights yesterday was about to be started out here just because people with dirty look. Oh, this is another thing again. I cannot stress this out anymore. I think I am going to do an open panel tonight. Yeah. I think I'm going to do an open panel that one. I got a headache right now only because I just thought about a couple other things that there was a reason why some of these fights transpired the way they did. Now I got to speak to the ladies. Not all of y'all, but I got to speak to some of y'all. Why do you wear bedroom stuff again outside in the streets where you know there's a crowd of people? You will not care what you wear or how you wear. You won't even care if there's a kid behind you looking up your woo-ha. What's wrong with y'all? You really don't respect yourself that much? And then the fellas, you allowed it to happen. And then wonder why sometimes y'all got the issues y'all have. Look, that has to stop. Y'all gotta have respect for each other on all accords. Coming out with these, man, telling you, like, there is a time and a place for everything. But when you know you in an area where is a family area, nobody's trying to look. I'm sorry to say it that way. Nobody's trying to look here, there, and everywhere else. If you were going to come out, you might as well just come out naked. How about that one? And I'm not even condoning that one, but you should have just came out naked if that's the case. Your fellas, you might as well let your ladies come out naked yesterday, because that's exactly what it was yesterday. That's exactly why some of these fights was happening. Grabbing my girl ass. I would grab it too. You sitting here acting like you're like she for the streets. Come on that. Like again, respect levels, man. Respect level. Some of y'all fellas gotta stop saying who you out here being a hoe. Okay, but guess what? You let her dress like a hoe. Make it make sense. Like, again, pick your poison, man. Like, and that's on both chords. Pick your poisons. Really gave me a headache only because I really looked at some of these fights happening only because you got people, got different groups of people running around. It's crowded out here. So many different events going on. I gotta find out who was out here exactly. I think it was Lil Durk or somebody was out here. But these fools acting crazy. And I'm just like, yo, like, it's sad when you can't go nowhere or do anything because people just don't want to. My scalp hurt, man. Scalp really hurt. I'm just, man, on the long lines. I just gotta stop, for real. Stop and think before you do things. And then some of y'all women that get mad when the wrong people give you that attention. But then again, you presenting yourself like you for the streets. So what you think? You coming outside with stuff that you know should be mostly worn private. What you think you're gonna get? You won't get the results. You won't get. It doesn't matter if they good. Doesn't matter if they bad. Don't matter if they just thirsty hood boogers. You're gonna get everybody and their mama looking and staring at you, even if you with somebody. Because look what you're presenting. You're presenting your whole body to the world. Make it make sense. You can't say, oh, I love you and I respect you, and then the same token, you're not respecting yourself. So you're going to go outside, what? You might as well just go outside with a toothpick put on your body and that's it. It make no sense. Definitely didn't make no sense. There's gonna be a lot of that happening. It's just beginning. Summer just began, so you already know it's gonna be some madness behind it. But all in all, though, I just felt like I had to come on here really just to present some of that. And again, I think I'm gonna do an open panel, not tonight. All right, I'm gonna see. I should be able to do it tonight. And I'll see what happens. I need to figure out my lunch plans as we speak now. I need to go jump in the ice freezer for about 8 hours. I could be bringing some music before time today. If not, I'll most likely do the open panel tonight. You know, and it's an open discussion on anything, so you know what it is. Again, I would encourage some of you parents, you know, try to be the utmost examples for your kids. Even if you are out here doing what you don't, be smart, be reasonable. And I can honestly urge this too for some of y'all women again. Stop coming outside with stuff that's made for the bedroom. Because again, it's not so much as the attention you gaining from the grown men. Look at the attention you getting from all the kids, the girls and the boys. The girls will think that it's cool to come outside like that. Like, come on. Y'all have to think. And don't say, oh, no, nobody's jealous of nothing. We just got morals and principles. Some things you should not be out here wearing. If you want to be out here wearing it, then you might as well consider yourself in that percentile of being the P word. There you go. Sorry. What you want me to tell you? You hate to hear reasoning, but you're gonna have to hear it. Can't be out here making yourself look like a piece of meat to everybody, and then you get mad when you get all that wrong attention. Fellas, again, I'm gonna tell y'all this too. If a woman can't respect what you asked her, as far as that, you gotta go. Especially if you want peace. And some of y'all know y'all don't be wanting to get into these damn situations. But you'll end up getting in it anyway just because it's your lady. Nah, your lady gotta be able to respect you. Just like you supposed to respect her. Now, if you respecting all the codes in particular, she gotta respect that. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I already know. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely be back tonight. I'll set the time reminder for that. Again, general discussions on it. She said it's full blast out there. But you know, again, you gotta be mindful and respectful of the people around you and the people in your community. Just like I was saying, everything, even down to noise pollution, should have a certain time when it cuts off. Cut it off, man, and respect the people around you. If you know you've been in places and some of these places are closing up or some of these places are getting ready to do whatever for the night, that should tell you something. It's time for you to find somewhere else to go or go home. And if you're that twisted and drunk, go home. You know, so no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm staying as cool as possible. I'm not probably going nowhere to near time for me to go to work. I'm good though. But again, I want to make sure y'all good too. You know, hopefully y'all enjoyed yourselves and get back to the routine of things. Again, I'll definitely try to do this open panel tonight. Again, in order for you to bring the best type of bills and the best type of responses to things, you gotta have the best state of mind you could be in. You gotta have a clear head. Think logical and not emotional, and strategical and tactical. Because you're gonna need those as well too. I'm gonna go figure out lunch. I'll see what's what. If you get a time reminder somewhere, you know I'm somewhere. So definitely a good talking conversation with the people. And again, hopefully all of y'all enjoy yourselves. And I'll be back later on. I feel that type of topic is going to have to be talked about too. But we got to get down to the core root of this. Like, like when is enough in these communities and in society, period? When are we going to give the right energy to the right people and not the wrong people? But yeah, we'll definitely be back in later. We good. Hopefully somebody got something out of this. And for those who might catch the replay, definitely make sure that it gives your mind thinking. We need that right now. Nobody's doing critical thinking, only emotional thinking. That's what's going to sink us as a whole ship. So, y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and they'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real bills. So I'll be back later on this evening. Probably could try to get some music in here. Thing ain't acting a fool, but if it is, you know what it is. We'll be back tonight. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.